What are some disadvantages of being a man? Being the sole man in the office, I'm expected to lift large objects while looking like a buff ass while having noodle arms. It's never brought up that Angela regularly works out and can lift 5 times as much weight as I can. Being considered a creeper by society while just trying to raise my little girl. Single dad of a daughter. And a really large guy. Hanging around playgrounds while she plays is a fun experience. Or Chuck E. Cheese. The non-existent invitations to playgroups. Oh, and let's not forget the school calling the non-custodial, doesn't care to see her daughter more than every couple of months mother first about anything. There is like societal pressure as a straight man to be the one who goes after a woman, and there is a lot of rejection that goes along with that. If you are a victim of domestic violence, people won't take it seriously. People don't think that women can be vicious. The pressure I have to support my family, work through the pain of my body I ruined in the military, and I have to appear to be happy. If I told people about the weight I feel every day, they would laugh at me. It hurts so bad and I'm not sure how much longer I can keep this up. The stress that causes keeps me awake at night. The constant feeling that crying is a crime. If you let a single person see you cry, you must have full trust in them or have the haunting feeling that everyone around you knows the truth about how pitiful you are. Sexual harassment at work. I'm expected to just deal with it when a group of women in their 50s surround me and grab my ass. Besides, I enjoyed it anyway. Oh, did I mention those women are either in finance, i.e. responsible for paying my salary, or HR? You can easily go months without being touched by a human being if you don't have a partner. You're automatically at fault in any domestic disturbance situation. Almost got arrested one night because I was just trying to get away from my blacked out, screaming then girlfriend. I had COVID a week ago real bad and said my body aches hurt a lot and I was coughing up blood, enough to go to urgent care, and the nurse suggested it was the man flu. In general, men are seen as disposable. If you aren't providing something, you are worthless. Suicide and homelessness. Edit, yes, women attempt suicide more often. That is brought up every time this is mentioned. But men kill themselves 3-5x more often. Full stop. When the men I know kill themselves, I don't get to tell them that women also attempt suicide. They're just gone forever. And it is consistent with the broader Western world, so it's not just a US gun issue. People don't care about your mental health. If you don't win the genetic lottery, you are screwed. All I want is a hug. I just want a woman that truly loves me. Not even sex, just to be able to hold someone. Someone who can just pet my hair and tell me something nice every once in a while. I still remember compliments I got when I was 12. I'm 25 now. Men live 5 years shorter than women in the US. This gets widely attributed to behavior differences, but multiple studies has shown this is only a small part of the reason. The reality appears to be that women have the advantage of homologous genes due to their XX chromosomes. These homologous genes allow for more opportunities for gene self-repair. This will get downvoted, I'm sure, but in the case of unplanned pregnancy, a woman has many options. The man has 0. Your life is out of your hands at that point. Not as serious, but I fucking love candles, man. I like my shit smelling nice. So when I walk into Bath and Body Works, I'm trying to get me a few candles on sale to keep my garage and room smelling like a damn field of flowers or a forest. But no, I'm always met with these for your wife /girlfriend /mom /aunt etc. Nah, MF, are these mine? The fact that you can be accused of being a nonce or a rapist and your reputation is finished even if you're innocent. The fear of being labeled a creep. That's a death sentence for a guy. It doesn't matter if you're completely innocent or whatever the situation might be. If a girl or guy calls you a creep, it's an infectious rumor. It's kryptonite. I feel like people are going to think I'm a creep just for writing this. Crazy thing, usually the deciding factor on whether a guy is creepy or not is how attractive he is. Military conscription, one day all the politics you have been ignoring comes to your doorstep. Oh man. This is one of those posts that I don't even want to engage with, because I know it will just bring me down further. Maybe that's answer enough. There aren't men's shelters for rape/abuse victims like there are for women. I know that women experience these crimes more often, so there's obviously a need for such shelters in greater number. Still, it would have been nice to have a resource like this when I really needed it. Oh, and circumcision, genital mutilation, being normalized in the US. As a 6'5" 260 lbs man, I can never win a fight. If I beat someone up, I am a bully. If I get beat up, I'm a pussy. Also, being accused of manspreading, even though we literally have an organ that hangs between our legs, and believe it or not, it can be rather uncomfortable to close our legs and crush our testicles. Balls are such an inconvenience. Too sensitive, yet we're placed perfectly to be knocked about and crushed. Being expected to make the first move. Best case, there's mutual interest. Average case, you get rejected. Worst case, you are a harasser. Guys face rejections but have to keep trying, be confident, charming, interesting, funny, and never appear to be a loser, even though they might feel like it. Male affection in general. The number of people that believe men can't just be friends with women is crazy. Or God forbid you just have a strong male friendship. It has to be a man crush or someone says they're bachelors while throwing air quotes. You are never good enough. No matter what you do, some contingent of society will say you're not being a real man. Society only cares if you are providing something. If you aren't providing an income or something along those lines, you are considered useless and looked down upon. Nobody cares about you. At all. Literally, nobody gives a fuck about individual men. There's no point in listing specifics, because it's everything. Men are seen as disposable economic production units by society. On an individual level and on the aggregate. Also, more recently, men are becoming a scapegoat, and the level of vitriol directed towards them by mass media is tiring to say the least. You're guilty until proven innocent. You're automatically seen as a child predator even if it's your own kid you're picking up from the daycare. That you aren't seen to be valuable as a father. That you must never show emotion and be an absolute emotionless unit. That you must be the only provider for a family. Honestly, just about everything that happens, you are the bad person. Women are told they are beautiful constantly. Men are starved for that sort of affection. People are afraid to say that to a man because he may take it the wrong way. But people don't call us gorgeous as casually as women. We may overreact when people say that to us because we may hear it like twice a year. If I don't hold the door for a woman, I'm a chauvinist asshole. If I do hold it for her, I'm a sexist asshole. I'm a big, scary-looking guy. If two guys are fighting, I'm expected to go break it up. If a guy and a woman are fighting, breaking it up is white knighting. If I let them fist fight, I'm an asshole.